of a fighter. Mavs snapped a 3-game losing streak with a win over the Heat, courtesy of another triple-double from Luka, which I guess is good. It's good for most players, but when Luka does it, sometimes they lose. Here's Jason Kidd painting a beautiful picture about Luka. Take a listen.
Luka's triple-doubles, I've always said this, we can't take that young man for granted. You're seeing something as rare as a Picasso.
Right. Wilds. I mean, what are we talking about?
Wilds, just can I?
He's gonna call him the GOAT.
Can I just
start? What place are the Mavs?
Also, just for the record, Picasso, while a brilliant artist, famous for being maybe the most prolific painter ever.
Okay.
So we looked it up. All of NBA history, there have been 5,000 players. There are currently 13,500 Picassos out there.
Then it's a fair point.
So, I think almost.
Is it rare as Picasso or as a Picasso?
No, that's wrong, because it's rare
Picasso.
as Picasso would be fine.
one
But
on
he
one.
actually said as rare as a Picasso, which you can see at, I think, a lot of CVS.
We have.
So, no disrespect. He's an amazing
No disrespect
painter.
to Picasso?
To Picasso.
Picasso's. What the
It's
hell?
all over the place.
Sorry.
So here's the question that I did not write. Are the Mavs wasting Luka's talent?
I feel like you were the inspiration behind it,
wasn't.
but, okay, are the Mavs wasting Luka's talent? Look, I love Luka. You know that.
Yes.
I mean, you stole him from me. You stole LeBron from me. You stole Luka from me. I love Luka. I called him Luka Legend. I think I was
You were the first.
I agree, and not to get Mavs fans ticked off at me again, I agree with Kidd that he's better than Dirk. This dude is phenomenal.
How about that?
But they're not wasting his prime or whatever you want to say. Luka's got to Luka's got to play a little differently. Like, he's just two-ball dominant. And he's great, but he's a one-man show. And I don't know if I've ever shared with you guys the Chauncey Billups, what he told me. This was a decade ago, and we're talking about all these great point guards putting up these great numbers nowadays, especially 10 years ago. And he was like, if I dribbled the ball for 20 seconds and I either took the shot or passed it to the guy that was going to take the shot, I'd have great numbers too. And so I'm not trying to belittle Luka's numbers because he is legitimately great, but some of the numbers are that he does everything for them. That roster's not that bad. You got a legitimate second star in Kyrie. You got some bigs that are decent and athletic. Lively looks like he could be something. Tim Hardaway Jr. is a very good player off the bench and can shoot. Like, I'm not saying it's a championship roster, but look at Jalen Brunson. We had no idea Jalen Brunson was this. He played well that last year when Luka averaged 16 points. But my point is, one-man shows, no matter how great, LeBron, Jordan, Wilt, Oscar, James Harden, not on their level, but James Harden, didn't win as one-man shows. And Luka's getting to the point, Nick, where we're going to start you got to start winning. So I think they're going to have to figure out a way where everybody can be involved, and he's still the star.
So I understand that, but also with this exact style, they beat the 1-seed Suns. They went to the conference finals, right? We saw that, and they lost to the champion Warriors. With this style, Luka didn't change his style at all. And in fact, Luka, as good as his regular season numbers are, historically, his numbers get better in the postseason. Which is why this is so frustrating, because the Mavericks made the same mistake I've seen teams make, which is you draft a transcendent talent who's so good so quickly, you try to microwave it. The Cavs did it when they got LeBron. Instead of being patient, you try to make these moves that are going to box you in, and then you can never build out the roster. Most famously, the Pelicans. Oh, my God, Anthony Davis is unbelievable already. Trade for Drew Holiday. Try to win right now. And then, by the time the guy is actually ready to win, your roster doesn't make sense. You don't have flexibility. The Mavs. Oh, my God. This Luka Doncic guy might be a top 5 player in year 2. Trade for Kristaps. Let's get his second star now. Oh, that doesn't work. Now you're boxed in. You end up making the Kyrie trade. The 1 year the Mavs have had postseason success, they had the number 15 offense in the league and the number 6 defense in the league. Was Luka a better defender then? No.
Right.
But they had a roster of defenders, the belief being, okay, focus on defense, and in the postseason, when Luke is playing basically the whole game because he's young, the offense will naturally get better. Last year, when they stunk, number 6 offense, number 23 defense. This year, when they're disappointing, they don't stink. Number 6 offense, number 22 defense.
Well, get defenders around.
Yes.
It's like, but again, like when Allen Iverson got to the finals.
Yes.
That's what they did, but they never won it. And that's the thing. Now he's
better.
We'll see what he ends up. But
Yes.
but
if he's better than Dirk, he's better than Iverson as far as what his apex talent is. Not historically.
He's awesome. There's no doubt. But here's the other thing, and I know he's never going to be a great defender, but he at times doesn't even look like he's giving effort.
Yeah, but it's weird.
And Kyrie isn't a great defender. So their two best players aren't not only not very good defenders, but at times don't even look like they're trying. And that sends a bad message to the other players. That's one reason they're horrific defensively.
One reason I like Charles Barkley and why that show was so good, very short takes that are just perfect.
Well, that feels like a shot at me, man.
No, what?
Wow, that wasn't
a shot at you.
No, go ahead. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
They put up a full screen. He's averaging 37.6. You can round up to 38 points post All-Star game. They're 3-5, and Chuck just said that's too many. That's too many points.
He's leading the league in points and assists,
yeah,
right?
but he's also leading in assists. So it's like, well,
yeah, but
like
I mean, again, if you make every play, that's how it's going to be.
Guess
and when it's him not doing it, it's Kyrie's turn. That's what they do.
I fervently believe. Maybe the problem for the Mavs' ability, if they were to, go on a playoff run, losing the playoffs, might be the heliocentric stuff. I do not think the problem of why they've been mediocre the last 2 regular seasons is their offense.
Yeah.
They are a really good offense doing this. Now, if you want to say we haven't seen it work in the playoffs, historically, to win a championship for anybody, and that's fine. But the problem is the roster doesn't have defenders.
Yeah. Let me quickly. I think in the offseason they should look to trade Kyrie to the Lakers.
Okay.
Reeves, Hachimura, Vanderbilt. You got a defender in Vanderbilt. Reeves will hustle on defense and can play off the ball. And
Reeves
Rui
is now the good defender?
Who?
No, Vanderbilt is. But Reeves is also a better defender than Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Luka kind of needs more role players around him.
The Kristaps and the Kyrie moves boxed them in.
Last in the league in defensive efficiency. Warriors Bulls. Steph Curry hurts his ankle in a loss. Not great. Golden State currently firmly in the play-in. Clay, confident the Warriors will be okay. Take a listen.
He is out, unfortunate, but it's part of the length of the season. It's hard to play every game, especially not have any minor injuries, and we'll make up. We'll do well without him. We can rely on our history and how to execute without him.
Okay. Can Steph afford to miss any time?
That's the question you're going to ask?
Okay.
No snarky repartee? No little wink and nod at the camera like yesterday when we can show it to you, LeBron left the game in the exact same time under the exact same circumstances. I think by the second, I don't know if we can show you. I'm sorry, 5 seconds difference. We went straight to the locker room.
LeBron almost ran.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry that LeBron can deal with the injury maybe a little better because he doesn't have bad ankles.
What are you trying to insinuate?
I don't know. You did a whole inquisition when LeBron left a game early with an ankle injury. With Steph, you seem awful concerned. With LeBron, you seem